Hello everybody, welcome to the IndieQuest vlog. It's episode 10, which means 20 weeks have passed already. Man, it's like 3 more and we'll be halfway there. I also put up a new whiteboard up here. It's everything about the art curriculum. People had a lot of fun moving forward on the programming map, so I created this one. I didn't spend so much time on it, but yeah, it follows the progression through the art curriculum materials. It's nice to have this sort of visual representation where you should go from where, and yeah, the goal is purely to get to these activities that are part of making your game. We're gonna have the first person who has made it all the way through the monster manual and projects to get to an A. But yeah, actually grades are something I want to talk about this time. Right over here is something I have. It's the difference between being a learner and a student. And yeah, it talks about the different culture there is. And the one I want to point down here is that students are motivated by grades, but learners are motivated by their mastery of skills or learning stuff, knowledge, being able to do stuff. Our school is part of the Swedish education system and they still operate on grades, so I have to make do with satisfying this grades part of the equation. But I would like to think we don't have anyone here that is actually motivated by it, and so I really encourage everyone to just get a passing grade, and then from that point on just do whatever is useful for getting to their skills. But the only way to make all of this work is that, yeah, I do have to give grades, and I never do this with tests, like giving people questionnaires. How does a for loop go? It's all project based. So the last 2 weeks, a big part of my work was getting the grading documents up and ready so that I can automate this process as much as possible. Here is the website where I get all the information, what the Swedish education system expects. And what I do is I translate each one of these sentences into which part of the curriculum covers it. So I get this little spreadsheet that I went through with every of the questers when I was deciding which grade to give them when they wanted to. Last year everyone wanted to go for an A actually, or most of them, and so yeah, we just waited until they completed all of this kind of stuff. This year, instead of doing this manually, I've prepared this huge spreadsheet that has this kind of stuff listed. So I am again translating how far they've gotten through the curriculum, which one of these quests they have completed, and you can see here they're turning to true for every row is different quester. And the way this gets calculated is that over here I write in when they have completed a certain mission. It works similarly for the art subjects, except here I go very literal. I just copy pasted the criteria that I needed directly, and yeah, everyone has a formula how that gets calculated. For example, to show that you understand how the game art pipeline works and what's the project timelines for games, you have to show that you have covered enough of areas of production while you're working your game. So here I am counting with a very complicated formula how many different game assets you have created at the different stages of production, and yeah, how many areas you've covered with them. And so we can look, this comes from the project spreadsheet where I am tracking as they're making their game through pre-production, are they doing art direction, concept art, game design, and then through production creating 2D and 3D assets, animations, and post-production. And then based on how many of these areas they have covered, then I know that, okay, people understand how the production pipeline works. This would traditionally, I'm guessing, be just done by having a test, and there would be a question, what are the areas of the production cycle, and you would write those answers down, and that would probably be satisfactory, and then describe it in a sentence. I don't care about that. I want you to show me that you have done it, that you have gone through these steps, and then I will be okay. I'm very confident that you understand how things work. The goal is for this year to go into a self-sustainable learning community, and I want it so that this system can pretty much run on its own. In an ideal world, the questers would just by themselves take these things off, and you know, they will be able to see what kind of grade they're at. And in the future, I'm pretty sure I just want to integrate this into Pixel Art Academy, because yeah, Pixel Art Academy for the art missions already works on that way. You submit stuff once you're doing it. So in the future, I expect to develop this kind of system for teachers to be able to incorporate this into the curriculum of their schools. But that's for season 3 this year. I will just be fine-tuning this thing. This is it for this time, and I'll see you next time, as usual, on Spelkollektivet. Have a good one out there. See you next time.